I originally had this big chunk right here, this big cookie that a friend gave me that I was going to make into a table, right? And so I was at a antiques dealer a couple weeks back, actually the day we were first packing up the shop before we moved into the new shop. I went by an antiques dealer that was in that building, Canal Street Antiques up in Lawrence, which is awesome. They have 3 buildings full of stuff, and you can spend all day and a lot of money there. But I was looking for a good pair of table legs for that thing, and I found this. It's not a Singer, but it's a... Oh, hold on. Come on, I hate this phone mount. I really do. No, it's not an emergency. We're all good. There we go. Sorry about that. Let me move that out of the way. Now this. It's a white sewing cart for an old sewing machine. They had Singers too, but I've never seen white brand before, so I decided to get this one. And I was going to put that huge cookie on it. However, the cookie needs a lot of work, and I really want to make this table. So, what did I do? Well, I now have this gorgeous piece of reclaimed wood from my business partners. Sometimes, I mean, you know, we're all human. And my business partner's father's old shop. This gorgeous piece of reclaimed wood. Look at that thing. Oh, yeah. So I'm going to take this and put it on that. But first I need to cut it down and put on some penetrating epoxy to seal it up after I clean it down some as well. So that's what I'm going to do. So, time-lapse mode. I got that board cut down. I'm gonna head into our material storage and finishing room, which is here. I'm gonna set this thing up here. Hopefully you guys get a good view of what I'm doing. So, first things first, I got my 2-to-1 mix of total coat epoxy. And this is penetrating epoxy. I don't know where paint standoffs are, however, these will do just fine. It's got 4 nails right here underneath the 4 corners. roughly thereabouts. And that'll keep it as standoffs on the table, so we can get at least one coat of penetrating epoxy on there. I should use hand soap. And me too. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Do one. See it? Do one. And because this is just penetrating epoxy, chip brush will do just fine here. Take some bamboo stickles, mix this up. Okay. Good enough. I'm gonna get some just blue tape for sealing up those things, because as much as I don't care about this table, I kind of want it flat. Oh, I gotta pick up my nails again. In the meantime, there we go. Perfect. All right, there's my standoffs. Again, blue tape, blackjack gum. Got that feeling. Really feeling the simple rank. It's going down. All right, here we go. Apparently, they're just going to live on its side. It's my first time working with penetrating epoxy. I'm sure somebody's yelling at their camera, at the TV, whatever you're watching on. I'm doing it wrong. Seems to be working. The only thing I have to do is clear up the chips from the chip brush, the strands of hair that are getting caught in here. But I'm going to throw this brush out, so I don't care really much for it. Good stuff about penetrating epoxies. It really seeps down into the wood. Again, first time using it, but from what I've read, it really seeps into the wood and binds it together. Gives you that beautiful finish that you want with epoxy. And I'm sorry, I don't know where I lost you. My camera ran out of space on my phone. I have epoxied this thing. I'm letting it let it sit there for however long it needs. Get some hairs off of here from the brush. How long do you sit for? Alright, so this piece of gorgeous wood is going to sit here for at least 24 hours until I flip it over and work on the other side. In fact, actually I'm going to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2. And just get a couple extra spots that are on here. And get epoxy on my favorite t-shirt. Because, you know, classy like that. Hey folks, when I last left you yesterday, I was working on this. Ah, yes. It is dried nicely. Not fully cured yet. It needs another day, but I can still start working on the backside of this. A couple shiny spots, so I might go over the top with another coat to make it even more shiny. But I'm gonna flip it over today, get my penetrating epoxy, and do the other side. Time to apply. Really deep valleys and ridges here. Valleys and peaks. Let's go peaks. And it's not like Twin Peaks. They had a bunch going on up in here, but not even San Francisco. Is that where Twin Peaks is? Is that San Francisco? I'm pretty sure it's San Francisco. Or at least the Bay Area. I don't know. I'm terrible. I should know this stuff. Beautiful thing about using pumps on these epoxy things is that you can just hit it a couple times and you know exactly how much is going in each and every time. It's kind of awesome. Alright, now that I have that done, I'm going to flip it, clean up this side, and add another coat to it. Just a light brushing. Yeah, you're not very well. It's okay, I can wash my hands. I've done worse to my hands than get epoxy on in my lifetime. So, I'm not all that worried about it. Gorgeous. All right. There's that. So now we let it sit for another day at least. Probably gonna be a few days before I'm back in here in the shop. So that's it for now. Thank you for watching. Talk to you later. And picking back up where we left off. Different day, but still picking up where we left off. So now that the top has cured, bottom's got a coat, which is fine. It's going to be on the bottom, and nobody's going to see it unless they drop something on the floor and need to pick it up. The top is gorgeous and perfect with a couple coats on there. So today, we're going to take this and put it on top of that stand, the sewing machine stand. This guy here. So let's do that. All right. First things first, let me get this center dish here so y'all can see what I'm doing. Flipping it over. And now I'm going to take this guy and flip him over and bring him up onto here. I want to have it equally spaced from the front and the back. And also, well, the back. The back is the straightest edge that I have, so I want it equally spaced in the back. And then, when I'm going to drive some screws in. So let's see what we got here. There we go. All right. So now, it is time to screw this in here. Carefully. I'm also using a washer to slightly offset this. Actually, I'm going to pre-drill these. Because if I don't, I'm going to have problems. Sure we're going to be good here. It's going to sit there. That's going to go in about that far. That should be just fine. All right. Here goes nothing. Going very slow until I get resistance, then I'm stopping. Wood is a heck of a lot older than I am. And a heck of a lot older than I am since it's been a piece of wood. Piece of dead wood and not part of a tree. There we go. There you have it. Top is on. transition like a pro. Sorry, this is just like the shop's a mess. There's no real. We don't have glamour shots area just yet. So one day we will. In the meantime, it's done. Excuse me. Let's try that again.